Alright, perfect. Welcome everyone. Adam Stark here. Tonight we're going to be playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm going to show Momentum Mode. This mode I actually just came across recently. I never really gave this mode a chance back in the day, but I've been playing it now, of course, offline as usual. But this game mode is very unique, very fun. It might be my favorite game mode in this game, Advanced Warfare. It's pretty high up there with Capture the Flag and Uplink. Um, so keep in mind, folks, playing without internet, just playing the offline, because the bots are excellent in this game. Very good. They're not as good as Call of Duty Ghosts bots. Those are still the gold standard, the best intelligence. But this game is still very good, still very well done. They're still very well versed and intelligent and challenging and all that, which is fantastic. And the game recipes you can save in this game are excellent and very customizable. So in this game, the biggest flaw is that you only have a few game modes when you can have 17 bots, meaning 9 on 9, whereas every other game mode is 11 bots, 6 on 6. So in this game, Advanced Warfare, you can do Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Hardpoint. Yeah, those you can have 17 bots. But anything else, you cannot. It's up to 11 bots, up to 6 on 6. So like Capture the Flag, for example, I love that game mode, but you can only do 6 on 6. Doesn't ruin it, but it's just not the same. Like Call of Duty World War II, for example, you can do 9 on 9 Capture the Flag, and that's great. Search and Destroy, I love Search and Destroy. It probably is my favorite game mode, period. But in this game, you can only do 6 on 6, therefore I don't really like playing it, because it's just not the same. It's not as intense when it's not 9 on 9, so that is a bit of a drag. It is what it is. And so the point of me mentioning that, though, is so this game mode Momentum is very unique. So it's just like Hardpoint. It really is like almost the same thing. The scoring is a little different, but it's where there's a base. Both teams rush to take the base by standing in the circle where it's located, and then you take it over or neutralize it from the other team, etc. The one difference in this game mode, Momentum, which is not in any other Call of Duty, by the way, it's just in this game, and it is you have what's called minions. Now, this is crazy. Each team has so many of them. I think it's 10. It might be 8, but something like that, a significant amount of them. So let's go with 8, okay? You get like 8 minions on each team, and what they are is they're just additional bots. They only have a pistol. They have no exosuit, no grenades, equipment, no other gun, just a pistol, and they have no jetpack or anything. And all they do is shoot to kill, and they go to the base that your team's trying to take over. And they're worth a lot less points for killing them as well on the other team. But the fact that there's so many of them makes it really fun, really chaotic, kind of a mess, and I like that about it. And what I like about it for this game specifically, Advanced Warfare, with these exosuits and crazy things going on, is when you're going up against these minions, it kind of makes it give you that super soldier feel a lot more, because you're going to be killing these much weaker, defenseless, folks or whatever, compared to every other person you're going to go against with the same equipment as you or better, and etc. When they're going to do drop shots and jetpacks and rocket launchers and all sorts of stuff. So it's a crazy mode that I've absolutely taken a liking to, and I think it's my favorite mode now in this game. If it's not that, then it's Uplink or Capture the Flag, but this has something different. Like I said, it has those minions, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get into it. They just have the Atlas pistol, but there's like 8 of them on each team. It's like crazy. It's like absolutely crazy how much it adds, like literally adds to the battlefield, making it kind of nuts. And so I'm going to play this for a few rounds tonight, see how it goes. I'll play on Veteran. I'll max out the bots we can have on each team to make it as intense as possible. And before we start, just as a reminder, I believe in God over here. I do not worship criminality. I just enjoy video games for what they are, for the art form, for the gameplay, for the craziness, the chaos, the amazing stories, the skill and talent it takes but nothing I do in a video game reflects me as a person at all, or any of my beliefs. I just enjoy video games. They're fun, they're a nice distraction, and mind-numbing, and I need that right now because I'm not going to say what it is, but I am going through a horrible time right now. I have a family member who is dealing with such a horrible, awful situation, a very bad tragedy that is absolutely consuming them, and it's breaking my heart as we speak. Yeah, this is a good way to do it, because like I said, you get all those minions anyway, so you still have a lot. Yeah, what I love about this game is this game has the best kill streaks slash score streaks in any of the Call of Duty games. Absolutely, because you can customize them, so you can enhance them in your create a class loadout area, and you by doing that, by making them better, it costs more to activate them, to use them or whatever. But it's so cool because the things you can add, such as I like having cooperative kill streaks, like when you activate the Warbird, which is basically like a helicopter. It's really nice to have it's really nice to have a second person in your vehicle, and so one of the bots can join your Warbird, or you can, or a real player, you know, if you're doing split screen or online, whatever, can join it. Or if one of your bots or computer teammates activates a Warbird that has that wingman perk on it, you get to join it. Stuff like that is just really cool. And then enhancing, oh come on, enhancing the orbital care package thing is nice, because you can do things like you know, re-roll and pick a different one and stuff, but because it costs more, then obviously it's harder to earn. So it's a decent payoff and stuff. Just stuff like that. I missed? You're kidding. Oh, that was just a minion. Oh, man. So, yeah, after practicing this momentum game mode, that's awesome. The only thing I haven't figured out is if the difficulty changes the oh, come on. The difficulty... That was sick. If the difficulty changes the minions difficulty too or not. That I have no idea. I have no clue about that, but I am very curious thing. Oh, come on, he just saw me. I just got out of my invisibility. Great. That's some veteran stuff for you. Yep, okay. Yeah, another thing too, to mention about this game, the spike drone, holy cow, I never gave that a chance before. Oops. Never gave that a chance before in this game. I always thought, I'm used to my throwing knife, I don't know what this thing is. This is easily becoming my favorite tool, or whatever you want to call it, because it's, for those that don't know, okay, so the throwing knife and all the other Call of Duties, you've seen me use them in several streams, so that's nothing new. But the throwing knife, it's a one-hit kill, and you can pick them back up, so it's like awesome for multiple ways. And in this game, they don't have throwing... Oh, come on, get down. They don't have throwing knives. They have explosive drones. Are you serious? There we go. They don't have throwing knives, but instead what they have these spike drones. You saw me use one a minute ago. What they do is, it's a one-hit kill also, but here's the catch, is you can hit this button to retrieve them. It's like a magnet, like a long-distance magnet or something. That's the best way I can describe it. Hey, we scored. And it will retrieve it, but in the middle of that retrieval, like that boomerang-like retrieval, they can get a kill. So like if an enemy's in the path between you and the spike drone you're retrieving, it's really nice to be able to retrieve that and get a kill on the way. It's like that's such a neat thing. Like, I don't know. I'm new to it. I didn't know all these years about it. I can't see a thing over there. But it's so cool. I absolutely love that. That was really bad. That was really bad. Are you kidding me? That didn't kill someone? Okay. Good job, teammate, getting the warbird. That is very awesome and very helpful. I love that. That was sick. Alright, we're gonna take this. Here we go. So what do you guys think? I want to hear your honest opinion. What do you think about this game mode? And also, what was this like online? Because I never played this game online. I didn't get into I shouldn't say I didn't get into Call of Duty. I gave up on Call of Duty before this game came out for online. But anyways, what was this like online? Was this fun or was this bad online? Does this game mode have a bad reputation or something? I have no idea. You will be able to teach me this because I have no clue. But I'm very curious about it. Okay, we got that one. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, let's change it up. Now I want to show you, this is my explosives class, okay? Now it's... sorry, that death looked crazy. I'm glad that wasn't me. This game takes the cake for having the best explosives class setup out of every Call of Duty. This game does it, absolutely. Hands down, there is no debate, because... just for fun, the other day I went through, I didn't stream this or anything, but I went through all of the Call of Duties that I have, the ones with good offline content, that is. And for fun, I said, okay, I'm going to test it out. I want to see which one of these has the best explosives, primarily explosives class. Where basically the way I'm going to be getting kills is with explosive type of weapons. And this game happens to be it, so that's kind of cool. What I have here, okay, so obviously I have the Danger Close perk, or whatever it's called, where it increases your explosives damage, okay, that's awesome. And I have the ARX 160, whatever, which is a 3-round burst gun. That doesn't matter. The point of it is that it has to already. What did I just get killed with? I got... Oh, yeah, the explosive. That's a cool way to die, at least. But anyway. So this gun has a grenade launcher. It comes with 2 grenades for the grenade launcher. You cannot add more. Okay, but it comes with 2, and it's very effective, very accurate, long distance, and very high damage. And with the Danger Close perk, it's even better. So that's awesome. Now, okay, if that wasn't enough, all right, you get 2 grenades. You can pick, obviously. So do you want frag grenades? Do you want Semtex grenades? That's up to you. That's just a preference thing. You get that. And if that wasn't enough, take a look. You get this thing as your other gun. This has 18 or 16 or 12 or whatever grenades that it shoots. Very long distance. And with danger close, this thing is just a monster. It just destroys everybody. The large radius. It's like crazy. And so I have a lot of fun with this. So of all the college, look at, I already hurt somebody. I didn't. Look at that. Look at this thing. This thing is awesome. Oh crap. And so that's this game. The Call of Duty has the best. If you just want a ridiculous explosives only, almost, because that's not actually a thing, but almost the only explosives class. This game wins. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's kind of cool. Now, look at this. Oh, look at this. You see what I mean? It's like ridiculous. Oh, it's just funny. Let's see if I don't even tell me. Oh, I didn't get him. But yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts has a decent one, but the problem with that game's version, I'll use an almost now. The problem with that game's version, and I love that game, you know, that is the best Call of Duty game of all time for offline content. So, you know, there's no hate, but I'm just keeping it real here. Problem with that game's version of it is it does not have, oh, at least I got somebody. Oh, I got a minion, but the problem with that game's version of it is you don't get a lot of explosives, and I've tried every type of way to get you the most, and you just can't. There's no winning when it comes to that game. The amount of ammo for your explosives is not that much. So that game doesn't work for a very specific niche thing that I said I was trying to do. So I know it's not like a big deal. It's not like anyone else cares. But for curiosity, if you're wondering, for explosives only, this game is it. Number 2 best, though, again, in case anybody actually cares, is going to Call of Duty World War II. Yes, surprisingly, that one I did not expect. But I was really trying to... Ooh, I did not see him. But they're really trying to tweak the classes out to the best possibly could. The one that shocked me the most was in Call of Duty World War II. You can, for one, you do the class that gives you extra grenades or whatever, so you get, as I just said, extra grenades. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. More than 2 grenades is fantastic, so you can have 4 grenades. That's a lot of explosives right there. Self-explanatory. Oh. Oh, I thought that was good. So, that all aside, oh! Did he have a slug or something? Yeah, he did. Okay. Ragdoll. But, so you have that extra grenades class, so you have 4 grenades instead of the 2. Okay, that's awesome. But that's not all. You also have... Man, no, but I'm not hitting anybody? No. These walls impenetrable or what? Come on, minion, hurry up. On top of that, with certain rifles, you can have a rifle grenade, okay? A rifle grenade, you get 2 of them. It's basically a grenade launcher. That's awesome. Okay, so right there, that's a lot of explosives. On top of that, there is another class very... Oh, he was laying down. No wonder I didn't... I thought he was dead. Anyways, with that, what you end up getting is two of those rifle grenades, which is awesome. On top of the 4 other grenades, that's 6 grenades. You get a rocket launcher thing, manual rocket launcher, very inaccurate but very powerful, large splash damage, obviously. and that comes with 2 rockets. Okay, it's only 2, but here's the cool thing. The class that I found and made for it, what it ends up having, though, is a cool perk where when you go over enemies that you've killed, kind of like the scavenger perk, which I use for every Call of Duty, where you just get ammo for your guns, regular ammo, you actually get another rocket. Yes, you get to refill your rocket ammo, which is something that, as far as I know, does not exist in any Call of Duty game, any other. There's no way to reload, or excuse me, restock on your rocket ammo or your grenade launcher ammo in any other Call of Duty game. I believe that's not a thing, period. So when I came across it, I was like, holy crap, that's amazing. So Call of Duty World War II is a second place for if you want an explosives only type of class. Really fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really stupid in essence, but it is fun just to screw around and just to see how many enemies you can just explode. Oh, that guy had a health buff, of course, of course. Gonna watch, because I'm looking at this side, they're gonna come up the other side, aren't they? No. Okay. Yeah, momentum, this is fun. It's just very, very, oh jeez. That didn't kill him. That did. That didn't kill him. Oh. But yeah, this game, with its awesome, best kill streak, score streak system that Call of Duty's ever had, and with its, that was so easy there. I didn't have any explosives, though, so I couldn't shoot grenades over the wall. I was just gonna see if I could pull a miracle there. But so with that system of having the enhanced kill streak, score streak customization, the shareable ones where it's like you can jump on a teammate's helicopter warbird thing or whatever, that is so cool. I wish other ones did that. They never did that. Again, this was a one and done thing. Another fantastic thing about this game is this game and Call of Duty Ghosts are the only games, as far as I know, that each map has unique elements to it that are not present in other games. So like this map, you'll encounter a sniper drone, which is specifically this map only. That's awesome. That is so cool. You will get like that snow map. Oh, that was sick. He just put his shield down and I nailed him in the head. Oh, that didn't kill him. You're kidding me. But anyway, like that snow map, part of the map physically breaks off apart, and like you can't go there anymore later. Then there's I think it's called Climate. There's the map where you're at the zoo, and you literally cannot. Come on. Oh, dude. Oh, I just got a chance to help that guy's horse breaking and I died. Of course. But, yeah, Climate, like, the alarm will go off, and then all of the water turns into acid, so you can't touch it or you'll die. And yes, it's the same thing every time you play. It's not like it's randomly timed or anything, but it's cool, and it's, you can turn it off, too. You don't have to have that part of the map. You can actually say, I don't want to do that, and the game will let you decide. So very good customizing in this game. That's great. Look at all these minions. This is crazy. You see what I mean? Like, this game mode is so cool. I can't believe I slept on it. I think when I read like the description of it or something, I was like, oh, this sounds generic and like, what's the point? I can just play hardpoint. You know, this is like hardpoint. But then it didn't really go into details about, holy crap, you get all these minions here. It's just funny. But like I said, it gives you that super soldier vibe because you're going to destroy 100 of these, you know, by the time you're done playing your game. Because the other teams, theirs will rush in and you'll just pick them off easily if they're weaker. So yeah, you feel more like a super soldier. It's just, like, it's so cool. So shout out to this game for having that. Okay, is that it is, okay. So what, I'll jump in my teammate's warbird here. Look at that. Oh, okay. This one's just a spotter. So it just puts them on the radar or whatever, which is lame, but who cares. But there is another one where you actually are a literal wingman. You have your own turret and stuff. So yeah, this game's still big is awesome. And I wouldn't even say anything about that if the game didn't do a good job of programming the AI in the offline, like we're doing right now. Where they do the jump shot, the drop shot, they play objectives and stuff. Like, if that stuff wasn't going on, I wouldn't talk about it. And I wouldn't play it. There's 4 Call of Duties that do it well. So me personally, when I use the Goliath, I buff it up. See, I don't get the normal one. I add the trophy system to it and the rocket, like that. And yeah, it costs more, so you're not gonna get it as frequently, obviously, to summon. But it makes way more fun. Like I like having these rockets. It's so cool. Like I'm ready to just destroy them. Boom. Oh, no way, I didn't think I could climb that wall. We got another Goliath. This is so cool. Yeah, this game, man, this game mode is so cool. How did I climb that other wall? I don't know. Can we swim? Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and Call of Duty World War II. Those are the best ones for offline content. No internet required, split screen, offline content with great customizing options, recipes, and excellent AI that does their job. Ghosts is the best, though. Make no mistake about it for that. But all right, very good. I like it. Look at that. It's like we had only that many playing, technically, but we had all those minions there. All right, so let's pick a different map here. When we go to see. Oh, Skyrise. Everybody loves Skyrise, me included. Good times. Yep. Uplink, which is not in Ghosts, but Uplink, the basketball type of game in Call of Duty games, you would think I would immediately, without even thinking about it, pick World War II. It is called a different name there, but it's the same exact game, so I'm gonna call it Uplink. But you might think that's what I would pick because that one you can do 9-on-9 in every game mode, Call of Duty World War II, 2017. But no, it's a toss-up, because this is the only one of the 3 games with uplink for offline. This game, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, where actually you can do where the AI actually passes the ball. Yes, that's actually a part of the game that, for whatever reason, I don't know why, I don't know, and I'm not saying it's a major deal, but it is noticeable that the AI was never programmed to pass the ball to each other, or to you at all, in the other Call of Duties. But in this game, they do. The AI actually does that. That is so cool.
Taking fire. I got a tango on the move.
Well, being invisible has helped me a lot so far. Yeah, this map is such a classic. I was so glad that this map came into this game's DLC cycle. It's just fantastic. In fact, I have an excellent stream of me playing on this map. Search and Destroy. I didn't hit that guy. That really felt like I was pretty on target there, bro. Oh! That was cool. Did you see what I just did? My spike landed here, so when I clicked to retrieve it, it blew up that barrel that was there. I've never done that before. Luckily, I was streaming this. That was so cool. And we're on veteran. Can't say I was just picking off an easy target. Yeah, this game mode is sick. It's fun. Now, you do this 6-on-6 though with bots. I'm saying 6-on-6. You absolutely need to have, you're going to need to be doing split screen, okay, or LAN party or whatever, because you need, like, more firepower than you've ever needed in any other game or any other real-life situation. Like, because of all the minions and everybody 6-on-6 on veteran, holy cow, you need to have a very dependable human teammate. Just saying, just giving you a heads up here. I'm sure nobody cares, but I'm just saying. I didn't plan on sniping this long on this map. I thought I'd be picked off. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Boom! I did nothing, but I died, actually. I'm also curious, what do people think of this game's snipers? Just very, very curious what people think. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare snipers. That's a teammate. That's not. There's that. Minion die! See what I mean? I hope my point is becoming clear, that you feel like a super soldier because you're surrounded by a bunch of weaker enemies. You'll still get picked off by the veteran bots as usual, because they're veteran and they're awesome in a good way, like talented, whatever. But then these minions, like you can pick them off so simple, so you feel like, hey, guess what? It's kind of like in the campaign where you're just like destroying everybody around you. Why am I not retrieving? Oh, there we go. Okay. Got one. This is so fun. I love that. Isn't that move just awesome? And again, not to reiterate, but it's like, I didn't know about this. This is what replaced the throwing knife. This is this game's original one-time game only throwing knife variant. But it is so cool. Like it, oh man. Yeah, I absolutely did not give this game a chance when it came out, and I'm regretting it big time. For one, though, to be fair, I had no idea this game had any offline content besides the campaign. I assumed that was offline, but, like, duh. But I don't care about campaigns. I'll play them once for curiosity, and then I just don't care. No offense, but I just don't play them more than once campaigns. Very, very seldom. Alright, let's get a care package, and then let's get a Goliath here. Did I just get... Oh, okay. What happened? Can it not land there? Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. I was trying to be slick. That did not work. That did not work that time. Okay, let's get me something amazing. Give me the bombing run. Yeah, right. Nope, I don't want a recon drone. That's the worst thing in this game. There's no point in using a recon drone because it's basically just adding them to the radar. And so what? Custom Goliath. I say that because this isn't the standard model. This is my version that I've customized. This game is so awesome it lets you do that. Don't do that. Don't just losing. Hold up. I don't like the sound of that. That was sick. Did you see that? I hope you saw that. You can also pick homing rockets. I don't care about that. I'd rather just have free aim rockets so I can do what I want with it. You know what I just thought of? I can't imagine doing friendly fire in this game mode with all these minions. How are we losing it now? I thought we were just like on fire. That's crazy. This is so awesome. Oh, dude, we're in a mech battle. Oh, no way. I just defeated another. But you see, what makes me happy about that? What does that tell you? It tells you that the bots are programmed to use Goliaths and everything too. Proving my point that this game is just incredible. Look at this game, dude. Oh man, don't you just love it when games actually take the time to program their AI to do all this awesome stuff? Like it's such a treasure that most people don't know about the 4 golden Call of Duties, like I said. If I'm talking way too much, please forgive me, folks. But like I said, in all seriousness, no jokes about it. Like, in my life right now, I'm very heartbroken, going through a horrible time. One of my dearest family members is suffering, and it's not fun. It's just such a bummer. But man, I haven't even played this in a long time, but I felt like doing something mind-numbing like this, and here I am. I kind of have my theory. I'm very curious. For everybody out there who considers themselves a Call of Duty expert or connoisseur or whatever, am I wrong to think that the regular gun on the Goliath, this gun that I'm shooting right now, physical ballistic ammo or whatever, is this not just like the MK23 or whatever, but just shoots faster? I feel like it is. Like accuracy-wise, damage-wise, and everything. I feel like it is the same gun. Now, I could be very wrong, of course, but just my theory. No, jump the wall. Please jump the wall. So I can shoot a rocket from here like this. Oh, I missed. I hit the ladder. Well, that's dumb. Hey, this is like whack-a-mole. Like whack-a-mole. I love it. But, yeah, the MK23, it's so sad because in this game's version of the MK23, I just earned another gun. In this game's version of the MK23, they actually weakened the damage so significantly for no reason that it is no longer, worth even period. Like, I'm so mad. I don't know what were they thinking? Like, what was going through their head when they did that? Because in Black Ops 2, I believe it was Black Ops 2, the MK23 had a much higher damage, so it was worth using. There was a point to using it. In this game, they kept every stat just like it, but they took the damage way down. What the heck were they thinking? Just dumb. I don't know what they were thinking. Yes, this is the first jetpack Call of Duty game. Oh, there we go. Finally, someone got me. This was the first jetpack Call of Duty game, so, you know, not like many people would use that gun anyway because of that reason. But just the fact, it's like, dude, why take the damage down, though? Like, I'm just saying. I know people know that, but I want to throw that out there. Alright, let's see. Hurry up, someone get in the base so I can kill someone. Really? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna summon the Goliath. I'm not gonna use it on purpose. I'm gonna... Because I just did most of the match like that. That didn't feel fair. Because even though I'm on veteran difficulty, doing the Goliath with the 2 trophy system attachment, or whatever you want to call it, enhancement, it's like, that is just not fair.
In the construction building!
Oh, it wouldn't be because we have a Goliath. So, like, best Call of Duty for capture the flag, by default, it's Call of Duty World War II. Because you can do 9 on 9 on that one. Offline, split screen and everything. Which is awesome. This game, Capture the Flag, is very fun though, don't get me wrong, but it's 6 on 6. Same with Infinite Warfare. Capture the Flag is not in Ghost. That's okay, because Ghost has Search and Destroy 9 on 9, and that game has the best offline botch period of every video game that ever existed so far, so that doesn't matter. And I'm very weird. I don't use like people's favorite guns in this game, but it's not. I'm not obviously okay. I'm not playing, you know, against human players online because I completely missed that. I just like bunny hopped it like beep beep. Okay, I think we see where this one's going. It's already 7-0, so what I'll do is I'll stop this one.